The phrase "make a clean breast" is an idiom that means to confess or admit something openly and honestly, often after hiding it for some time. Its roots can be traced back to the 18th century, where breast was associated with the heart and feelings. To make a clean breast was to unburden one's heart by speaking truthfully, usually about something troubling or guilt-inducing. This act is not simply about stating facts, but about clearing one's conscience and seeking relief from the weight of secrecy or wrongdoing. In practice, the idiom often appears in contexts where someone finally admits to a mistake, a lie, or a hidden truth. For example, a person might make a clean breast of financial troubles to a friend, or admit to an error at work that caused difficulties for a team. The idea behind the expression is that by laying everything out in the open, the person can begin to move forward, free from the burden of concealment. It reflects both honesty and courage, as confession often carries risks. The idiom also carries a moral dimension. When someone makes a clean breast of their actions, it suggests a willingness to accept responsibility. This is not the same as being caught and forced to admit something. Rather, it emphasizes voluntary openness. In this way, the expression highlights integrity, even in difficult circumstances. It is an acknowledgement that truth, no matter how uncomfortable, is ultimately better than continuing a deception. There is also a psychological aspect to this idiom. Carrying a secret or lie can weigh heavily on a person, creating stress and inner conflict. Making a clean breast allows for emotional release, reducing anxiety, and fostering reconciliation with others. This cathartic quality is why the phrase often appears in discussions of personal relationships, where honesty can restore trust and closeness. Confession is not only an act of truth-telling, but also a step toward healing. The phrase is versatile enough to be used in both serious and lighter contexts. While it may describe someone admitting to a major transgression, it can also be used humorously. For instance, a person might say they are making a clean breast of sneaking the last piece of cake. In both serious and casual situations, the underlying theme is the same: removing the veil of secrecy and replacing it with candidness. Cultural and social contexts influence how this idiom is received. In societies that value directness, making a clean breast may be seen as admirable and courageous. In more reserved cultures, it may be considered too blunt or even unnecessary. Nevertheless, the universal human experience of guilt, relief, and confession gives this expression resonance across different backgrounds. In conclusion, make a clean breast means to confess openly and honestly, clearing one's conscience by admitting the truth. It reflects courage, responsibility, and the desire for emotional relief, often serving as a bridge to restore trust in relationships. Whether used in serious or light-hearted contexts, the phrase conveys the importance of honesty and the liberating power of speaking openly. It reminds us that while truth may sometimes be difficult, it offers clarity, peace, and the chance for renewal.